Hello, welcome back. Right, focusing on yet another Russian game. I'm not ashamed to say that because some of the ones that I've covered have been absolutely fantastic. And this is yet another release from Perspective Group. This is Gridlock, and it was released in 2004. Now, Perspective Group did produce two utterly fantastic games that I've covered recently. The Last Courier and Carlos. Carlos is what I think is probably the best, if not it's way up there, close to the top, modern Spectrum games of recent years. It's absolutely fantastic. And what they've brought us this time, or what they've brought us in 2004, is a puzzle game, as you can see. Totally different from what I've seen from them before. And I quite like puzzle games, despite not being any good at them, because they sort of like get you thinking and, you know, give you something to sort of do while away a few hours, etc. Now, as you can see here, this is one of the move the blocks, get the blue block to the exit sort of type thing. Kind of game we've seen 1,000 times over on our Android or iOS devices, etc. But this is obviously pre all of that, and this is really nice little game. It's good fun to play. It's a bit of a brain bender, and despite me sort of for once making the game look fairly straightforward, it does take a while to get sort of used to it, and you've got to look at the screen, see the layout, and work out what your moves are going to be. Because if you mess it up, you've obviously got to undo everything and try and find another way round. There's no time limit to Gridlock. You're free to sort of like go away, have a cup of tea, etc., or whatever, come back, or just look at the puzzles and see how they work. Now, your controls are Q, A, O, and P, and you've got, or I have to use the right arrow, the right cursor key, pressed down in conjunction with Q, A, O, or P in order to get the cursor to move around. I don't know why that's been chosen, but one thing I must say is that this is a TR-DOS only game, so it won't run on any of your emulators in normal Spectrum modes. You're going to have to pop it into Pentagon or Scorpion or some such similar mode. So you grab hold of the blocks by moving the cursor, which then turns into a hand. Once it's placed as a hand, you can move the blocks either up or down or side to side. Now, some blocks can only go up or down, and some can only go side to side, as you can see me demonstrating ably here. Really nice game. Got a lot of things going for it. I really enjoyed this. The music in this game is really nice, and although it's one, or seems to be one, short tune that loops ad infinitum, it doesn't get on your tits. It's quite a nice little tune. Now, like I said, I've always enjoyed these kind of games. They while away many sort of hours for me. Again, like I said, I'm sort of no good at them, but I quite enjoy them. It's the kind of thing that would kill an hour or so on a train journey, or a car drive when you're a passenger. So any of you that have portable emulation, such as the Nintendo DS Spectrum emulators or the PSP, you know, if you can, grab this from World of Spectrum. It is available on World of Spectrum, and it really is quite fun. Now, you can tell that I really enjoy the game. It's yet another example of a brilliant game that came from Russia. And you know, when we were kids, we only kind of lived in our own little bubble. We didn't know much of software scenes or in outside countries. Obviously, when I was a kid, you know, games like the dynamic games, Game Over, Army Moves, etc., we knew of them because they got released by Ocean or Imagine or whatever. So we kind of knew, and Areola Soft and Infogrames released some stuff, but didn't have a clue about Russia being sort of like massive Spectrum fans, or Slovakia, or any of the other territories. Because looking through World of Spectrum, there are an awful lot of games from fairly what you would consider surprising places. There's a few Brazilian games, a few I've seen from Argentina, a couple from Romania, quite a few from Italy. We're now seeing from Andrew Dansby, we're seeing some from America with his Zelda Quest for the Golden Apple game. But if you just have a look through, it's a shame that WAS doesn't have an ability to, or a facility to search by nationality, etc. Because there are some amazing titles on there. If you just look for Perspective Group, you'll find Carlos, you'll find The Last Courier, you'll find others on there. These are all fantastic games. Now, I do strongly recommend you give this a go. It's different from any of the other Russian games that I've played. It's nonetheless enjoyable for that. I really, really did enjoy the time I had to put in this, despite it being a little bit tricky at the start. You know, it takes a while for your mind to get into gear, but very, very enjoyable. Now, one final comment, those things, those little icons down the bottom you'll see, it counts how many moves it takes you to complete a level, shows you your level, etc. And there's some options in there, but I couldn't tell you what they were because I didn't bother to fanny around with that. I just got straight into playing the game. So, going to stop waffling. Gridlock, yep, well worth a download, well worth a play, you will enjoy it. Gonna stop waffling, like I said. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you like the video, please let me know. If you wish to subscribe, please do so. Have a great rest of your Saturday and Sunday, which will, follow today. Yeah, if you like the video, please let me know. If you wish to subscribe, please do so. But if you do, please take the time to join in the conversations. I'm not sure if I've already said that. I think I might have said that about a minute ago. That's the way I am. I'm a div. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves and goodbye.